I don't know why she has written all this text box. You have to reduce the text. Fill style inputs with add custom key option key. Why? It is clear that it is a pill. It is clear that it is add custom.
Yeah.
So circle this, say for personalization. That's it. The product was good, I can see.
Yeah.
But your case study format is templated, outright.
Correct.
What you do is take our guidelines, storytelling format and all that stuff, write this as decision stories and change this whole thing. Okay, welcome, Pratiksha. Kaun banega hireable designer? So I'll do a quick scan review. I'll look at your portfolio and your case study, and then I'm going to quickly tell my feedback on the scan review. And then we'll be playing your prototype and project videos, and then I'll be asking you questions like an interviewer, and then give you feedback on the scrutiny part, and then I'll tell you why will I not hire you and why will I hire you. So here we have Pratiksha Lohar. I am an UI UX designer with 3.5 plus years experience turning complex ideas, blah, 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 blah. Email ID contact is there. Here is the information I'm looking for. Sorry, I was not looking for anything. Okay. She's a designer at Event Bright. There's a resume I can download from Pune. Designed reliable business ride experience for on the go professionals. Interesting. Driver punctuality you fixed up. Okay. Streamlining business travel, a starter ride. You have done so many projects in Ola. Looks like that. Looks like you have done many projects in Ola. I think all of them are the same project. I don't know, but they look like three problem statements out of which this was interesting, but it doesn't even have a link. Okay, so probably Pratiksha worked for Ola. Or a client is. Please clearly mention these are concept projects, guys. Okay. Fintech merchant onboarding 37K users seamlessly. Looks okay. Interesting real project. Capital for small businesses. She has done some brand logo and all. Okay, interesting. Honestly speaking, frankly speaking, I might actually click on this project before I go and check that project. I'm telling you, because the moment you said 37K users seamlessly, it's a data point which is very hard to ignore. By the way, just because you are as a part of this cohort doesn't mean you have to keep this project as a hero. You decide which becomes your hero because you're an experienced designer. So if this project is something which you want people to be judged for, which I'm just looking at once and telling you. See, I think the product was good. I can see,
Yeah.
but your case study format is templated, outright templated.
Correct. Yeah.
What you do is immediately after this, take our guidelines, write our storytelling format and all that stuff, write this as decision stories and change this whole thing.
Yeah.
Then it will not look templated. Your actual product and thinking and everything will actually come out, become more valuable for you, Pratiksha, because this is real work.
Correct. Yeah.
Highlight that in your portfolio, and then the Ola thing is fine, right?
Okay.
Make sure you do it. Okay, that will increase your chance much better. Yeah, because the question they'll ask you is, okay, why did you do a concept project when your company project is already there, right? You have to build those answers as well, right?
Okay.
Okay, so scan review of your case study, very heavy. You should have linked the prototype part of it, not the entire Figma file. Because I know Figma, I've done this. If I was a recruiter, hey, what is all this? And I'll close.
Okay.
Yeah. Business readiness on the go professionals, blah, 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 blah. Okay. So 20 days she has done, worked on a project. What is this about? Not really clear because there is a lot of text over here. Some user value, business impact. She is talking relationship between, not really sure. Smarter looking for experience on Ola business. Okay. Some pop up. Okay, she has made some journey on a business ride. A lot of text in the labeling, difficult to read, but she has given, looks like she has given justification to every small step which she has created. How different is it from what Ola already has? Not very clear, but maybe it is different. I'll trust her for now. Thank space you. Attention detail is slightly missing. Spacings and all are a little off. But let's see. Previous flow. Okay, now she's talking about what has happened previously. I don't know why she has written all this text, box. Hmm. So fair breakup. Okay. What is this book Swift? Don't know what that is. Okay, she has shown a bunch of iterations and showed some reasonings for it. Interesting. Okay. So she takes feedback and changes stuff. That's an interesting thing. What is this? User stories and flows that matter. The previous one did not matter. Con rebooking without the rework, confirming business or personal ride. Okay, interesting use case. Fair change. Okay. I like the fact that she has thought about all the edge cases for sure. That's a good one. Has built it using a component-based system and a style, which is good. Which is a lot of blah 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 text. Okay, so that's my opinion. That's a scan review. Pratiksha, what did you get out of this? What do you feel?
I feel bit text heavy, but I don't know. It is balancing out with the screens, I feel.
No, you have to reduce the text. You have to
Hmm.
see, I know you have put the effort to convert the text into infographics as much as possible. I can see that effort,
Yeah,
but it is still too much. Like, it is still too much, like too much. Rather than that, you might make me focus. Fill style inputs with add custom key option, keep the form clean, scannable, helping users pick fast yet personalized when needed. Why? It is clear that it is a pill. It is clear that it is add custom, right?
yeah,
So circle this, say for personalization. That's it. That's it. Users get a quick glance of all their entered details, a reassuring nudge that's everyone's set for a smooth business. You all look ChatGPT generated. I don't know. Probably gave the screen and said, ChatGPT, please tell me, highlight everything which you like over here. Right? Yeah. So just point this out and say all details important for starting. That's it.
okay. Actually, my thing was ki as we were showing that like you had given the PDF and in that PDF we had recognition over recall. So I was trying to integrate that.
No, but people should read now. If people don't read, it's all lost.
Okay.
People should
Yeah,
read. What is obvious need not be stated. In that way, you are
correct.
making people read. It's a nice point. Okay. You kept a summary of the booking for what this is for a client meeting and whatever.
Mm,
Just kept some idea you, right?
yeah.
Reassuring nudge. So that is there. But I won't even read it. So anyway, so that's that way the scan layer is getting broken, especially the text, because the product feature is good only. The storytelling
Mm,
is also good only, but the whole this is getting broken. We'll do one thing anyway. So that's the scan review. Okay. Overall feels very texty, and I think it's a little difficult to discover what is happening over here. That way I can tell you scan. Scrutiny wise, we will actually look at your video and then we will decide. Okay.
The Ola Cabs mobile app for Android and iPhone is the smartest way to book a cab.
Hi guys, I'm Pratiksha. I'm a product designer. For this project, I have reimagined the business booking ride experience in Ola, specially built for professionals who are always on the go. While Ola does have Ola Corporate, but my research revealed that many small companies still use regular Ola for their big business. As a result, many employees, consultants and freelancers face problems like missed reimbursement and more manual work because the regular Ola app does not have essential business features like ride tagging, selecting punctual drivers, giving fare breakdowns and GST compliance invoices. My goal was to make the flow very intuitive, fast and reimbursement ready so that the user feels confident while using it with minimal efforts. Let's walk through the journey from a professional's perspective, that is of Rohan. Rohan's got a tight schedule today. He has a client meeting to attend. He opens the Ola app and spots the new option, that is the business ride. He clicks on the business ride and a quick pop-up opens up explaining him what the business ride is and its benefits. He taps continues and moves to the destination screen. Here he can enter the drop-off destination, employee details and the ride purpose all in one screen, making business ride booking as quick as personal one. The final summary lets him review and correct anything before confidently starting the journey. On the cab selection screen, a clear business ride banner shows Rohan's is in the right place. He goes through all the details of the cab, the driver punctuality section, which helps him make a better informed decision. The most booked cab for client meeting banner adds social proofs and speeds up his decision. He then clicks on the book Swift button and lands on the fare makeup screen. Here he sees all the charges are shown upfront, that is base fare, toll, parking fees and any extras. The transparent pricing reassures him that the fare won't change unexpectedly and help him avoid any surprises and confirms the ride. Rohan can confirm or adjust his pickup point, avoiding errors and ensuring the smooth start. After booking, Rohan can see driver details, fare and has an option to cancel the ride if needed. Post-ride, the thank you screen appears, offers instant access to GST compliance invoice with all the trip details for easy verification, tagging and reimbursement. He can share or download it instantly, eliminating paperwork and keeping records organized and ensuring a hassle-free end to Rohan's business travel. Let's look at the design decisions which I have made. One of the biggest challenge was the lack of transparency in ride pricing, which left the users feeling surprised and distrustful when extra charges appeared. I decided to add a fare breakup pop-up before booking because it would clearly show all the charges upfront, that is base, tolls and parking, eliminating uncertainty. This resulted in higher user trust, faster decision making and fewer ride drop-off, as users now felt confident knowing exactly what they were signing up for. The other biggest challenge was that users couldn't clearly understand a driver's punctuality from just a 5-star rating. I decided to redesign the punctuality display to pair the star rating with a clear on-time percentage and simple color-coded dot, because this made the information instantly understandable and relatable. This resulted in users being able to judge reliability in under 3 seconds, building trust, speeding up decisions, and improving the overall confidence in booking, especially for time-sensitive business. The biggest takeaway was small, well-placed moments of clarity, like upfront fare breakup screen, most recommended cab banner. This all helped to remove doubt, speed up decisions, and help the users feel more in control. Thank you for watching. I would love to hear your feedback. You can explore my case study for a detailed breakdown of my process.
Okay, that's nice. So let us get to the questions. Please start sharing your screen.
Yeah.
You want difficult questions or easy questions?
The questions which will help me to improve.
That means difficult. Yeah. Okay, so help me understand the business goal of solving for business trips. Why? What is the business goal here?
As I went through my research, I got to know that Ola Corporate exists, but Ola Corporate is only designed for or who can access the app who are already registered employees. So many freelancers or consultants who are not registered as an employee with a particular company could not access that Ola Corporate. And many small companies as well, they don't use Ola Corporate, as Ola Corporate is basically if you have 50 plus or 30 plus employees, beneficial for them, ideally designed for them as well. So we are losing a lot of chunk. Like many freelancers and many consultants are there who travel frequently for client meetings or any other stuff. So we are missing those audience. So we can target that audience, and as we go through the project more in depth, we will get to know that we have a lot of features which will help the user to book again and again, to have the
Hey,
rebooking
how did you
option.
come up with this?
Actually, I had faced one of the reimbursement issues. Like I was coming from Mumbai to my office, and I got the reimbursement got lost. So I lost that money.
Got it.
So yeah.
Yes.
Coming to the question, so my main focus here was that if the user have already used the app and they know that they are going to get the cab on time and everything is perfect, they will return to this app. And the main problem here is that they know that the price will not fluctuate. So the base common thing is we open like in higher demand, like office time, peak hours. Many people use Ola, Uber, and Rapido to check the pricing. But over here, they will know that the price is fixed. So they will come again and again. That is increasing the frequency and also daily average users.
Okay.
So yeah.
Follow-up question to this. How did you understand business users for your project? How did you empathize
Business.
with business users?
Okay, while talking to the users, while I was doing the interviews, I had one user that was a sales representative. So in that, he told that he uses Ola app, but later, after the ride is completed, he gets the receipt, but later on, he gives it
You
for
should,
the reimbursement
you
thing.
should refer and tell. Okay, again, I'm telling you, you can't
Uh,
just speak like just like that. You have to show me proof.
sure. Like I did research, but I did not down. So that is one thing I have to work
Ah, you
on.
have to you have to take pictures also.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
So yeah, in that he said that he's traveling frequently and everything. But the main thing again, I found out that usually employees tend to fake the price. Now, for example, if the cab was of 300 rupees, but they will send a reimbursement of 500 rupees. So there is a miscommunication and there is no transparency in the HR generally has to, or anybody who is the admin, they has to believe and they have to reimbursement invest the money. So this was the pain point, and yeah. So again, I don't have any notes.
No, it's okay. You don't have to say it upfront. As an interviewer, I will find it out. Yeah. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Fine. Now, let's get to the project. A difficult question again.
Okay.
So go to your prototype, probably prototype or like the final UI, the
Yeah.
final journey,
Huh.
right? See, already business communication is very complicated, right? Because as business users, you are aiming to communicate a lot of stuff. You can showcase the screen. I'll just put in context for those who are not understanding. So let's say there is a lot of information. Good. What are you showing? Just show me some screen.
Okay.
The final
Sorry.
confirmation screen at least. Okay, you're showing a bunch of information over here on the business side, correct? Then go to the next one.
Yeah.
You're collecting some information about ride purpose. Zoom in, no?
Correct.
Ride
Hmm.
purpose, ride
Hmm.
details you're taking, then some custom details you're taking, correct?
Huh.
And then some client meeting and stuff like that. Most used cab for. So there's a lot of information you're taking and a lot of information you're showing. Now here comes the question. That is, I do understand. I do understand that business use cases need more information to be showcased. That's why you're showing and need more information to be collected. And that's why you're collecting.
Correct.
What validates all this? What
Okay.
is that you have done to optimize the amount of data collection and showcase? Because or else it becomes too confusing. After all, even business users are also normal people only. If
Hmm.
so much information is shown on the screen and there are three more steps added to regular booking,
Hmm.
now isn't it adding friction? So what have you done? Have you thought about this? And if yes, then what have you done?
Okay, so actually, this will be one-time fill. That is, once they have completed the first ride, when they land for the second ride, this will be auto-populated. So they just have to see all the details or not. And for the ride purpose, if the ride purpose is same, they will click on client meeting or anything, they can change. But the above details, that is business, will be auto-populated. So we are cutting down a step over here. They just,
Populated in your happy flow, it should be auto-populated. Never show
hmm,
first time journey in your happy flow because that is not a happy case, right?
no, I did not get it.
Always, this is a note to everyone, all of you. When you're presenting your happy journey or the main ideal
Hmm.
journey, the
Hmm.
ideal experience is that the user already entered details. You got what I'm saying? First time usage is not ideal experience, correct?
Okay.
Ideal
Acha.
experience is that my details are already saved.
Correct.
So repeat use case becomes an ideal experience, not the first time.
Okay.
We generally
Hmm.
put first time use case as a separate case.
Okay.
Repeat use is what we
Understood.
consider as the common, is the proper happy journey. And then we
Hmm.
say, okay, if it is first time, then we add these things.
Okay. So in my case, now keeping in mind that it is a repeat case, the first screen will not be there.
Correct. You will
Okay.
instead say the
Understood.
details are automatically filled here.
Yeah. Okay.
Fine.
Understood.
Because or else it feels as a business user, my ideal experience is that you're collecting so much information every time I book,
Okay.
right?
Understood. Yeah.
So that's why my question was a level deeper because I know you will see if I say, hey, why are you collecting so much information? You'll say, no, it's a business use case, different from regular
Hmm.
customer consumer use cases where
Hmm.
we're collecting data. But then that's why my question was a little layer deeper. And I said, did you optimize for it? How much did you
Hmm.
optimize for it? Okay, good
Okay.
answer. You said, okay, on repeat use case, but did you document it somewhere? Did you put
Oh,
it as a use
no.
case? It has to be there.
No.
It has to
Hmm.
be there that for repeat
Okay.
users, for first time users, what is the difference in case? And back to many people, actually, for many, in many projects which I have seen, this is a common feedback that I've observed is most of you are trying to do first time user experience. In other words, called as FTUE. Do not assume that we design experiences only for the first time or feature
Hmm.
launches and everyone enters it for the first time. That's not the way to think. Always make your primary one repeat use case. Then
Okay.
goes first time use cases. Okay.
Yeah.
Only then we can build a scalable product. Many times what happens,
Hmm.
you build for first time and then we forget building it for scale.
Okay.
Correct?
Hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
So coming back. Okay. So again, that optimization should come out a little more clearly.
Yeah.
Okay.
For the happy flow, do we have to consider the repeated case and keep a separate case for the primary one?
Yes. Make it in the main journey, it is repeat
Hmm.
use case.
Okay.
Because that's an
Okay.
ideal
So,
experience. Understand the word
hmm.
ideal experience.
Right. Hmm. Correct.
This is how easy it
Okay.
should be, ideally, right? Your first time
Hmm.
is not ideal.
Right.
So that is
Hmm.
another user story. If at all, as a first time user, I need to
Okay.
seamlessly enter all the details. Becomes a first, that
Understood.
becomes another user story.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, now, okay. One is the information and that. Anyway, I wanted to ask the relationship between conversion. What was your primary business goal?
Ride frequency, increasing ride frequency.
Increasing ride frequency, yeah.
Yeah. That's
Retention.
retention
People
goal.
to keep
That is retention.
again and
Yeah.
again, right? What is your justification to retention?
As I said earlier, that if I know that the cab is going to be on time, if I'm going for a particular meeting or any airport drop or airport pickup, so I will tend to use this app because I know that there are no delays. Now, for the regular app, for example, I have to go to the airport. Now, if I'm in Mumbai, I have to start and I have to leave by 10. I have to start booking the cab by 9:55.
Hmm.
But if I'm in Pune, I'll have to start by 9:45. So I have to take that 10 minutes buffer
Hmm.
if I'm there. And like putting that concept here, I know that I will be getting the cab in 4 minutes or 2 minutes. I'll plan accordingly. So that was my thing.
Okay.
Now,
Hmm.
yeah, like if again I have to give you an example, in Mumbai, we take local trains. So if I'm going on my first day of job, new job, so I tend to calculate which train will drop me at the station. And now, for example, let's imagine I'm going for my job, okay? And then I will calculate which train now keep 9 a.m. ka train will drop me at Andheri maybe on 9:45 and I have 15 minutes time. So according now that will become my routine. So I have to take that 9 a.m. ka train. So the same concept I've applied here that I know I'll be getting the cab. So I'll be booking from here only.
Okay.
Yeah.
Actually, I understood that. If you have to build an upgraded version, or if you are asked to work on the next version of this project, what will you do?
The first thing is I'll be integrating the calendar because if that is there, then it will automatically show the pop-up that you have a meeting. Do you want to book the cab? I've already added this case study in my user story in my flow. So that is for rebooking thing. So that will definitely help the users and they will come back in this app. So yes, this is like my
Right. See, I'll tell you what you can do
okay.
at the next level.
Yeah.
Because what I can see is if your goal is retention, features you have added feel more like conversion, like you're enabling business travel. Yes, I understand that by adding a bunch of business features, you
Mm-hmm.
will use this to do business travel. That's it. But
Yeah.
is it going to guarantee that I will keep doing this again and again? Not really, because you haven't utilized cues which are making a repeat use case an advantage. I'll tell you. The same
Yeah.
example which you have given, everyone, please listen carefully. This is like a very interesting case. Like almost never spoke about this, but since Pratiksha has done a great project and it's a very nice case, I'm talking about this. Now, what are the things for retention? You need to find use cases for which people will come back and book. Correct? That's how you will find. You told that retention patterns are emerging from people. Let us say they predictably have a train which goes at that particular time and it is a fixed cost, fixed route, fixed thing. They don't use so much of their brain. They'll only do that and they'll get their reimbursement and stuff like that because it's just they don't want to get into
Yeah.
the hassle of today what is the price, tomorrow what is the price, and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Right? Timing is there, predictability and standard, right? Standard rates being predictable is something which is making a travel like this more having retention over here. Now, how can you take that and put that into your product thinking? Here, let us say you are asking, okay, client meeting, airport pickup, right? Now you are asking me to put the destination, and after that you are asking me for purpose. Now, is there something which you can do? You identify a bunch of purposes which I'll do business travel for.
Right. Yeah, I've did it.
If
Yeah.
at all, if at all I'm doing a client meeting, can't you do everything for me and book a cab immediately? Maybe not client meeting, client can be anywhere.
Yeah.
Let's say you say your client is Samsung. Samsung visit
Mm.
was a ride which is saved. Correct?
Yeah.
So
Mm.
from next time onwards, your rider experience should be you come to Ola, Samsung visit, Zub cab gets booked.
Mm.
Nothing else is required. You don't have to enter the address. You don't have to enter the price. Because again, every time you want to visit Sam,
Right.
the price is going to be the same. Your preference for the
Mm.
cab is going to be the same.
Okay. Mm.
You know, and what time it should come. Everything is already there. Add on, let
Correct.
us say, now you said calendar.
Yeah.
Calendar में
See,
tomorrow Samsung visit is written.
Mm.
Before day night, you suggest we can see Samsung visit tomorrow on your calendar. Do you want to schedule a cab? Yes. Click on yes. Everything else is taken care because again, why? Because all the details are standard. You got the insight that people value standard pricing and predictable.
Correct.
So use them to
Mm.
your advantage.
Okay.
You understand? You understand the kind of
Yeah.
product thinking we are building. This
Yes.
is how you're actually making it easier for me.
Hmm.
Very tiresome process of doing a business cab booking, entering all the details, suddenly becomes
Hmm.
easy for me for
Yeah.
the same advantages which I have. Now I'm helping in conversion as well, and I am helping in retention as well.
Yeah.
Because
Hmm.
since it is so easy, every time I have a client meeting, I won't think twice. I'll just press the button,
Right.
Samsung Office.
Yeah.
That's it. I'll
Yeah,
not.
similarly, yeah, correct. Similarly, I was thinking about booking for your weekly meeting. So all the details will be same. The assigned, we are also showing that there is an assigned driver. So my thinking was now, for example, if the first driver, I had a great experience with the first driver, we can show the same driver for the next time,
Yes,
something like that.
correct.
Yeah.
In this manner, you can, again, there are constraints. You can't say you will not work within the constraints.
Hmm.
There are constraints. You don't want to go ask Ola to change its operations. No.
Right.
From the solution I gave, I'm not changing anything. I'm not asking the
Hmm.
cab drivers to wait. I'm not asking Ola to allot specific cab drivers, nothing. I'm not changing anything. All
Yeah.
I'm doing is making it easier for the user to enter details because it's
Correct.
very predictable.
Understood.
So that way,
Yeah.
so when you actually, this is actually taking it to the next level. Like everyone, if you observe, when we really understand the business goal and start thinking in that particular manner, right? And then you should be the systems thinker. How to
Hmm.
make it easy? How can I redesign the entire system itself?
Yeah. Yeah.
That is when you will really get these kind of ideas.
We can later on introduce the schedule feature as well. If you want to schedule for tomorrow's morning, we'll show you a notification at the night or something like that. Okay, understood. Yeah, 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 got it.
So that's it. See, utilize the advantages of retention and conversion. And that is when your project becomes very interesting because that is when you'll say it is otherwise a very tedious process. But because of the advantages of this, I made it very simple, easier than a consumer's booking.
Okay.
Show the
Yeah.
contrast, then
Hmm.
next. Okay, fine. I already spoke about a lot of feedback. Okay, so I'm going to go very quickly on the reason. You can stop sharing your screen. Reason I'll
Yeah.
hire you.
Hmm.
Uh, Even while you are on the screen, you should really practice UI design and visual skills. Your product thinking and all, like bang on, very nice. You're a great thinker. You have an analytical brain. Probably you're coming from a slightly analytical background. I think so. I don't know.
No marketing background, but I was preparing for defense, so it has shaped me like that.
Still, marketing background is also there. So
Hmm.
I can see that you have a great analytical brain. That's coming as an advantage. I'll hire you for your brain, no doubt about it. But will I hire you for your that is left brain? I'm not able to hire you for your right brain. That's my problem. ठीक है,
Okay.
दो brain left
Hmm.
brains are a myth, but still I can hire you for your analytical thinking, but I'm not able to hire you for your creativity.
Hmm.
Right? That means you'll have to practice being more creative. Creative in the sense, not simply creativity is misunderstood. That's why you should read that
Yeah.
creative confidence
And
book. Right? But on the other hand, you need to be able to connect the dots very well and bring meaning out of stuff.
hmm.
Right? Observe all these things, and that's when your creative thinking comes out, right? And you need to practice visuals. I will not be able to, like, even if your thinking is great, this is a big blocker that your
Hmm.
visuals are not good. And it's not
Okay.
difficult to fix. If I look at your
Yeah.
screens, it's all in the spacings. Spacings is where everything got messed up.
Okay.
Give proper spacing,
Hmm.
consistent spacing, right? Proper hierarchy of text and sizes and all that stuff. Work
Yeah.
with someone in the community who can help them fix one screen, and then you take inspiration and fix other screens as well and make the UI look very good. Okay, it's just about consistency and spacing. That'll
Yeah.
fix the whole UI part, right? Interactions wise, you have done well and all that stuff. It is great, but visuals is where I will not be able to hire you, right? And as I said again,
Hmm.
if I am judging you for a slightly senior designer with some experience, and I will say, can you turn the whole thing into much more simpler, like the way I told the idea, right?
Yeah.
There, I will still think. I'll
Okay.
shortlist you and still say, we'll see if there is a better candidate who can perform here or not. But yeah, this is what I can tell you. Why I'll hire you, why I'll not hire you. Overall, great. Overall, you are a great candidate to be hired.
Yeah.
Fix your visual skills, become more, practice more creativity, observe more
Yeah.
creativity, connect the dots very well. You do these things. Absolutely great hire. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. So here we go, Pratiksha. Visuals can be improved a little bit, responsive, discoverable. Yeah, clear that you are an experienced person and all that stuff. Discoverability, it took a small hit because as I gave that feedback, I think you should highlight your most recent, best work. Okay, I think you should change that case study and highlight whichever makes more sense. Case study may, yes, visuals need to be improved. It's a lot boxy, texty, and all that stuff. It is definitely original. A lot of justification was there. Very good. I was about to give around 5, but I could have given 5 if the story also came out in a much better manner. So definitely, you have the potential to get 5 and 5, 5 out of 5 in these two aspects. Okay. Or maybe because it was not very good and scannable, maybe because of which I could not get 100% confidence. Or else, yeah, next time I think we should hit 5 and 5 over here in justification and storytelling. Okay. So overall, visuals, as I said, it took a hit. You need to really work on your visuals. Research skill, decent. Okay. Definitely very good in the way you have architected and the interactions and all very nicely understood. Tool skills, visuals, both you have to practice. It's very clearly visible. You do not have practice there. Brought in business thinking, bang on. Very good. Right. So yeah, so these are your cards. Okay.
Thank you.
Awesome. Okay.